So, I was wrong. And I'm not afraid to admit that. So on my WrestleMania Night 1 predictions, I said that Gunther is going to beat Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn doesn't feel like the big enough challenge and doesn't feel like the right guy to dethrone Gunther. Now, not only was I wrong with the results, Sami Zayn did end up capturing the IC title, but after watching the promo package, after watching his entrance the bit before that, and actually watching the match itself, I was wrong. I'm not ashamed to admit that I was wrong about that because everything felt like the perfect moment for Sami Zayn. You know, last year we had him fighting against Roman Reigns and everybody wanted him to be the one to dethrone Roman to the point where they were willing to disregard Cody finishing his story to get it done. And now this year, it feels like they're finally giving him some sort of big moment on his own. I mean, you know, he had his moment at 39 against the Usos and now he has his big singles moment against Gunther. But I also think that this is just a good move in general, just thinking about it all throughout last night after Gunther lost and thinking about what this means for Raw and wherever, you know, come the draft, because I believe that's apparently happening in like a month or so according to Triple H. It finally means a couple things. One, Gunther can now go on to do what he wants to do, well, what we want him to do, which is go after the World Championship and become a main event player. And it also finally gives Sami Zayn that babyface title run, that singles title run that so many people have wanted from him. You know, like when he was Intercontinental Champion before, during that one time we don't talk about, you know, he was the master strategist, he was a heel, and he was doing fantastic work, but it did start to just kind of be played out just a little bit at that point. So now that it's babyface Sami Zayn, the man who will fight from underneath, the man that loses and then will end up winning the big one. He's won the big one, and now he has a whole slew of heels coming after him. You know, you got guys like Bronson Reed, you've probably got guys like Ivar, you've probably got maybe Finn Balor, Dominic, you know, Judgment Day in general. You've got a lot of names that are gonna be really cool feuds and really cool matches for Sami Zayn. As far as the Judgment Day one goes, I'd probably hold off on that for a little bit because that is a match we've seen played out, played to death a lot. But it's a lot for Sami Zayn to do, and it means that Gunther can now finally be moved into the main event scene and go on to do incredible things in the main event. So, yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong about Sami Zayn versus Gunther. I was wrong, but that's fine. And I'm okay. And it's alright to admit that I was wrong. I'll hold my hands up and say, you know what? It was the right result.